What's going on, fam? Today's update was a really nice update, and it was a really interesting update. Today's update was about boss drop collections and the Motherload Maw improvements. If you're the adventurer who has to have it all, this week's update is for you. We've introduced new accolades for the most thorough boss looters, and the Motherload Maws had an overhaul, making it even more useful than ever for finishing those last few comp cape requirements. Boss drop collections. If you're a seasoned boss battler, there's a new way to be rewarded for your dedication to pummeling Gillinor's biggest nasties, collections. Head over to the Beast tab, pick a boss, then click the new Collection button beneath their picture. There, you'll see a list of drops that you'll need to obtain from the boss in question to earn an all-new title. Note that some of the items will already be ticked off if you've obtained them. So, like for Kiln, if you have the capes or the pet, it'll be ticked off. Or just in general, if you have a pet, it'll be ticked off. There's a hidden achievement for each one, too, which will show up in the new feats section of the achievements interface on completion. And here are all of the titles that you can claim. The Araxite from Araxi, Kalhar Zil from Tizar, Grave Robber from the Barrows Brothers, Banisher of Shadows from Rise of Six, Chaos from the Chaos Elemental, Finesse of the Icene from Commander Ziliana, Dark Core from Corporeal Beast, Bukala's Heir from Dagonoth Kings, Strength of the Orgs from General Grotto, of the Underground from Giant Mole, the Faceless One from Gregorvik, Shapeshifter from Hellweir, the Kingslayer from Kalphite King, the Queenslayer from Kalphite Queen, the Last Rider from King Black Dragon, Swiftness of the Aviansi from Kriara, Brawn of the Tsutsaroth from Krill, Legio from Legions, the Liberator from Raids, of the Crossing from the Magister, Tenacity of Zerites from Nex, of the Praisal from Nex Angel of Death, the Experiment from Queen Black Dragon, the Dormant from Telos, the Lone Fury from Twin Furies, the Dragon Rider from Vindicta and Gorvek, and lastly, of Omens from Virago. Please note that some of the darker colors above have a shadow added for purposes of visibility. This won't appear in-game. Okay, I was wondering why they kind of looked like the Last Rider or Bukala's Heir. It was interesting seeing that. Now on to the Motherload Maw. We've gone through your feedback with a fine-toothed comb and overhauled the comp cape chasing goodies that the Maw can spit out. See below to find out what you can get, what's become less likely to show up, and what's been removed entirely. So, for the completionist cape, you can get the following items: Chimes, Taijidu, Memory Strands, Gobi Charms, Gift of the Reaper grants 20 Reaper points on use, Unstable Air Rune grants 5,000 Runespan points on use, Slayer VIP coupon grants a number or Slayer VIP tickets when used. I think that's supposed to say of and not or. Rare item tokens, Shattered Worlds Anima, large Menophyte gift offerings, and Anima Crystal. Hand in to a faction leader at the Heart of Gillinor to earn reputation. For XP related items, you can get protein packs, XP rewarding crystals, D&D tokens daily, weekly, and monthly, Gothixian butterfly jars, XP boosting dungeoneering wildcards, standard dragon trinkets convertible to metallic dragon trinkets, Spirit Onyx, Heffen agility course multipliers, Scrimshaws of Sacrifice and Corruption. For the miscellaneous list, you can get Calgerian title scrolls, which is really nice, Onyx, Kethsey outfit scrolls, Kethsey ring. These two, I'm not so sure how I feel about these, since they're only obtained through killing a specific rune dragon. But I guess it's whatever. Ghostly Essence, Horde Stalker Ring, Harmonic Dust, Thinker Boots, Thinker Gloves, Magic Note Paper, Ushabti. The reduced amount from the Motherload Maw are the Impling Chance, Juju and Combination Potions have been lowered, and Aquarium Eggs will no longer be given at max prestige. As for the removed items, there are 3: Crystal Geodes, Crystal Flecked Sandstone, and Harmony Moss. There's also an all-new lore book to pick up from the nearby altar, revealing the origins of the Maw and the Gemstone Dragons. And now finally for the patch notes. But before I get into the patch notes, here at the bottom there is In Other News. The Lumbridge Beach has once again been tidied away for another year. Ice creams and sunscreen are now untradeable, and all beach cocktails, ice creams, and sunscreen will be removed on the 1st of October. So that means during Double XP weekend next weekend, you can use your beach cocktails. There's just 1 week left to take advantage of the Menopause CompletionistScape amnesty. Polish off those last few requirements to keep wearing your cape uninterrupted. Again, this doesn't really matter to me all that much. And lastly, don't forget, there are still a few places left at RuneFest. Buy your ticket now to join us at the event of the year. Okay, now I can actually get on to the patch notes. The Mailer recipe shop no longer shows some unlocked recipes as locked. Skill chompers no longer mention pickaxes in the woodcutting skill guide. Adrenaline will no longer occasionally fully drain when fighting in clan wars. Killing multiple ice demons at the same time in the Khazard and Lucian Dominion Tower fight will no longer stop players from completing the fight. The Order of the Slayer Master achievement is no longer randomly reset. The 7 colors of their hat achievement now works with a keepsake tat. The Koshkai's Cash achievement will no longer spam players when they use a gem on the NPC. The Final Boss achievement counters will now correctly check both hard mode and normal mode kills. An issue where Sir Owen could go missing from the Black Knight's fortress during the Death of Chivalry quest has been fixed. Agroth will no longer deal damage to players after they kill him in certain rare scenarios. The Dealing with Scabarus quest marker has been moved to the correct location. The base Reaper points received from completing bosses in the Heart of Gilnor in Challenger mode have been increased by 2. The base Reaper points received from defeating Telos has been increased by 1. The skill level display on the Player Inspect interface has been reverted to display the icons in a 3x9 layout. Players can no longer attempt to use Moya's device or a Disc of Returning on an instance-only world. Next, Angel of Death no longer targets another player who isn't the tank when restarting her attacks. A typo in the Golden Palace door examine in Menopause has been fixed. A spelling error formerly seen when trying to pick more than 50 lunar lumber has been fixed. Attempting to enter a clan citadel using the left-click option on the Prifdinus portal will no longer return the player to the clan camp when exiting. And there you have it. The only thing left for the patch notes is last week's hotfixes. So there you go. That is all the patch notes and updates for the week. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video. Have a good one, guys.